Hey, what's up, adventurers? Welcome back. This is going to be the second video I make for Fenrir, who is my Blue Bay Shepherd wolf dog. And since it is March, we're going to be talking about March Madness, which in this case is shedding. So let's get into it. Wolf dogs shed a lot. Honestly, it is awful. It's crazy. They shed their entire outer coat. Some dogs aren't even recognizable because they're so thin. Like, you might see a fluffy big wolf dog and he looks massive and they actually don't weigh that much, and then they shed and all of a sudden you have this little scrawny lanky dog that's just walking around, and it's hilarious. What isn't hilarious is having to sweep up every day, having to brush every day for what seems forever, is having to replace your air filters in your house. That is a cost that I never knew I would have to do when buying a wolf dog. It never occurred to me, like, you know what? I'm gonna need to stock up on air filters. No, like, you need to stock up on good air filters because those little hairs, like, it's crazy. They're everywhere, everywhere. Like, they're just everywhere. You have to get upgraded air filters. Just do it. You'll thank me later. It sucks for us and it kind of sucks for them because they hit like that awkward teenager phase where, you know, you're kind of looking weird and you're not, your body's developing, and they go through that every year, so it's pretty funny. But it's not funny when you're trying to clean up all their mess, right? And I'm not even kidding you. You can fill up a trash bag with their hair. I'm not even like one of those black trash bags, the huge ones, like a Santa Claus trash bag. You know, I sit there and I'm just grooming him endlessly, dude. Endlessly. My arm gets tired. I have to switch arms. Like, I'm just like, yeah, like, that's it. I'm done. Like, I'll finish tomorrow. You come back tomorrow and you're just like, oh my god, like, this is not gonna stop ever. Just shave him. Don't shave him. That was a joke. And I know shedding has to do with diets for some dogs, like Ghost. For Fenrir, it has nothing to do with what they're eating. You can feed them the perfect amount of nutrients, the best, the one, like, the best of everything. Your dog is going to shed a lot. A lot. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm getting flashbacks right now just thinking about it. Like, I would honestly say, like, just hire like 10 people and just do relays. Literally, just groom the dog until you just can't anymore. And then the next day you do the same thing. And then the next day you do the same thing. And then you count down the days to when they finally get rid of all the hair, and then you're like, yes, now you only have to deal with their regular shedding. If you guys really hate dogs that shed, if you guys aren't going to be grooming them, if you guys aren't going to be assisting in this, don't get a northern breed at all. If you have a German Shepherd right now and you're like, oh yeah, my German Shepherd sheds a lot, it's crazy. Like, no. No, yeah, I mean, sure, he sheds a lot, but you would be surprised how much more a wolf dog was going to shed. And some people are clicking on this video and they're thinking about Blue Bay Shepherds, right? Because I'm gonna title it Blue Bay Shepherd Wolf Dog. So if you're watching this video because you're going to get a Blue Bay Shepherd, I'm going to inform you right now. Look at the pairings that you're going to buy from. Now, I'm saying this because some pairings have really high German Shepherds, and you're gonna get a dog that sheds and you're probably like, well, this isn't that bad, this is just like my other dog. Well, okay, that's because your dog has a lot more German Shepherd than the other breeds. In Fenrir's case, he's 38% wolf, which is really high for a Blue Bay Shepherd, and he has a good amount of Malamute and Husky in him that together make up a really big chunk. So look at the pairings before you even give an opinion on the video. Look at the pairings for your dog. Maybe you already have a Blue Bay Shepherd and you're like, no, I'm good. That's awesome. Put it down below who the parents are. That way, everybody that's watching this video that's interested in buying a Blue Bay Shepherd again can know that the pairings that you have do not shed that much. Because this might make or break somebody buying a dog breed that isn't suitable for them, right? You have to understand that not everybody has the same perspective as you or I. we might not think that shedding is a big thing. To other people, it might be the worst thing that they could think of in a dog. In general, wolf dogs do have a good mixture of breeds in them. If you're looking at a mid-content, I can just imagine how much they shed. Probably more because they have a lot more wolf contents in them. I want to make a quick note that wolf dogs shedding is not correlated in any way, shape, or form to malnutrition. Because you're going to get a lot of comments from people saying that your dog looks very lanky, that the wolf dog looks too skinny, that he looks too this, that he's too that, that you shouldn't have this much hair, that why does he look like that? Wolf dogs are not going to be mastiff breeds. They're not. They're going to be lanky. They're supposed to be lanky, okay? They're not going to be... They look big when they're hairy because they're hairy. But I'm telling you, you wet them, they're gonna look like a cat. Like, they're just so scrawny. So please, before you start commenting on other people's dogs, now I'm saying this because I follow a lot of wolf dog pages on Instagram, and every time I see somebody post about their dog shedding, there never fails to be that one person that's like, yeah, well, your dog is so skinny, why are you like not feeding him more? You're an awful owner. And I'm just like, bro, like, it's March, it's about to be, it's going to April. Like, dude, I'd be worried if your dog wasn't shedding at this point. Like, there's something wrong with you. Where do you live? Like, there's no way. You know, this is where being an owner of a wolf dog comes in, is where you need to kind of serve as an educator and give guidance to people that might honestly not know. Maybe they've only owned chihuahuas or, you know, thin coat haired dogs their entire lives. I don't know. But nonetheless, this wraps it up for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and paw that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and nothing but peace and love from my hairy pag to yours.